Well, hello, everybody, and happy Tuesday. It is Tuesday, November 15th, 2022 at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. I'm about 30 seconds late. I was just sitting here reading the comments, and all of a sudden I went, oh no, it's 7 o'clock. I almost missed it. So I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Let me get through this ad real quick. I don't know why it's got to play an ad for me. So we are making this card tonight. We're actually making 5 of them. Oh, I forgot to say this is Lisa Freeman from stampingwithlisa.com. I forgot to say that. Anyway, we're making 5 of these cards, and I wanted to make it look like it's an ornament. So I've got like the little piece hanging down here, like it's hanging from the tree, and then the bow on it. So it's supposed to look like it's an ornament hanging there. And I was gonna do it in green just because it's like, you know, the woodsy look, but then I thought I really want to put snowflakes on there. And then I thought I wanted to do monochromatic. So I played with some different colors, and I decided to go with this one, which is the Orchid Oasis. So I hope you like it. You can do it in any color you want. I thought about rich raspberry too. That would be that would be pretty. It was kind of a chilly day here. Hey, Sandy. Hey, Sue. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Terry. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Tony. Hey, Cynthia. Hey, Diana. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Robin. Hey, Lynn. Hey, Spice Girl. I think I got everybody. Well, it says there's 50 people watching. You guys need to talk. Put a comment in. Hey, Valerie. Hey, Patricia. Hey, Judy. Hey, Jody. Hey, William. Is that William or William's wife? Not sure. Probably William's wife. Tiffany. Kay. Stephanie. Lots of people joining in. We're already up to 61 people. And sorry about last time. I missed all the comments because I couldn't see my comment thing. I don't know why it wasn't working, but that was just a hot mess of a day with my computer. So I made sure I got on extra early today so that I was ready and had everything all set up, and hopefully it will all be a go. I can barely move right now because I had a class this morning and we had a great time. We did a whole bunch of Christmas projects, which I'm going to show you on Thursday. I didn't want to show them today because I have another class on Thursday, and I didn't want to spoil the surprise for those girls. So I will show you, hey Beth, what we're making on Thursday. It's 5 Christmas projects, and a couple of them are kind of like ones I've already done, but I've changed them into something totally different. So like I took a card and made it into a candy bar wrapper, and another one I made, it was a card and I made it into like a piece of artwork. So everybody loved the projects today, so I'm sure you guys will love them too. This is actually the new card kit. So if you order through today, you're still going to get this one. You'll get 4 of these, the napkin cards. So this was the card kit for the 1st through the 15th. So if you've ordered from the 1st through today, you'll get this, a set of 4 of these. And if your order is over $50 and you use the host code, you can use this one. This one starts today. And then if your order is over $100, you'll also get the gems. And thank you to everybody who has ordered today. I've gotten lots and lots of orders because we have a big sale going on. So this is what's on sale. And this is just the big catalog. 10% off the punches, 15% off stamps, 20% off dies, embossing folders, and designer paper. That's not specialty paper. If it's got like embossing or something special, like it's extra pricey, that's not on sale. Just the regular designer paper, embossing folders, dies is 20%. Not the mini catalog, just the big one. So this is for today through Friday. So all of these are on sale. Make sure you use the host code when you order. If your order's under 150, if it's over 150, you don't want to use the host code because you want to get the host benefits yourself. So So thank you to everybody who's ordered today and every day. I love getting orders because that's how I stay in business. And that's how I keep doing my YouTube channel for free. So you guys always get free classes from me. You don't have to pay for anything. So I appreciate all the orders that keep me in business. So thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Are there instructions on how to attach the labels to the red stamps? If you go look at my Stamping 101 video, I have instructions. I'd show you exactly how to do that. And it's really, really easy, Joyce. So go back through my videos and look for Stamping 101, and it shows you everything for beginner stampers and how to put the stuff together. Record haul today. I am doomed. Uh-oh, what does that mean, Audrey? Oh, did you buy a lot? And, oh, if you're a demonstrator, you also got to see the new mini catalog that starts in January, and it is amazing. Oh, no. Joyce, that's totally fine. If you use the host code that I had already, that's totally fine. I just switched this one. So go ahead and start using this one from through today. That one's still fine. So I haven't put that order in yet. So that is totally fine. And thank you so much for your order. Wow, a lot of you guys are saying it's snowing. Audrey, yes, that's the whole idea with this card is that it looks like an ornament. So I have the little thing hanging down, so it looks like it's hanging from a tree or something. Thanks, Pam. Let's see. All right, you could not see your comments, but it was a great card that you did. Thanks, Patricia. Yeah, last time I couldn't see the comments, and I had a record number of people on here. That was like the most people that have ever watched my video live. It was like 200 and something, and I couldn't see comments. I was just like, ah! Oh, William is a guy. It's Mr. Bill, no wife. Ah, well, hello, William. We have a man joining us. So now I can't say, hey, ladies. Well, this is a new thing. I don't think I've ever had a guy watch my videos before, so that's cool. All right, so let me show you what you need. You need the Stylish Shapes die. So I use this one. I think it's the biggest circle. I'm pretty sure it is, unless I'm missing one. So it's the biggest circle on here. And that's Stylish Shapes die, sorry. And then you also need Grassy Grove, and we're going to be using the trees, the deer, and the grass from that. And then the snowflake, I forgot to bring the stamp set for that. The snowflake, you can use any snowflake you want, but this one is from Joyful Flurry. And the Merry Christmas, I forgot what that's from, but I'm sure it's in the mini catalog. I just can't remember which one it is. So if anybody knows, let me know and I'll say what it is. And it's so funny because I always forget about the words where I get them from because they're always just sitting on the table and I don't have the stamp set laying around. But people always say, where's that word from? I can't find it anywhere. And then I'm like, I know it's in the mini catalog, but I just don't remember where. And I go look and it takes me like a second to find it. But people will be like, I can't find it anywhere. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of people do, but I think the way that I do the stickers is the easiest way. A lot of people have videos on how to do stickers, but I think the way that I do it is by far easier than most people show you how to do it. Oh, William Bill, Mr. Bill says he watches all the time, but is usually silent. Well, thank you for joining in the chat today. Spice Girl is in UPS and ticked off. Why is she ticked off? Who knows with that girl? There's 100. Oh, good. We got 100 people. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. We're going to do 5 of these. So they're super quick and easy. I was just going to do 1 at first. I'm like, we might as well do 5 because they're so easy. So you need a 5.5 by 8.5 Orchid Oasis, 5 of those. 5 1/4 by 4 white, 5 of those, and that is for the inside of your card. And then 5 by 3 3/4 white. That piece is for the front. So the front is a little bit smaller than the inside. I just have the trees in there. And I actually cut this one the wrong size. I had already cut it at 5 and I didn't realize it, and then I cut it at 4. So this one's actually a little bit short. But we're just doing the trees on the inside, but everything is in the same exact color. And then the circle is 3 inches, and you need 5 of those. So everything's white except Orchid Oasis. And if you want to take a screenshot of that, oh, and you need all the bows. I already did these bows ahead of time. And the ribbon I'm using is the white glittered organdy ribbon. So I made 5 bows, and then you also need 5 of these little pieces. They're like 2 inches, and that's just to wrap around here. So it'll go around the top of the piece of white. Okay, so take a screenshot of that and we'll get started. Get that cord out of the way. So this is super easy. I'm behind for some reason. Let me catch up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now we're just gonna, let's see, I think I'm gonna start with the words, and then we'll go to, well, let's do the words on the inside. Actually, I'll wait and do the trees later. All right, so these are the ones for the inside of the card. So I'll do those in a minute. This one just has the words on it. So let's do that first. And of course, it's in Orchid Oasis. And did anybody figure out where this is from? Oh, thanks, Jude. Thanks, Robin. Dagmar. Oh, is in Germany. It is 1 o'clock in the morning. Ah, I would think Germany would be like 6 hours ahead, but it's only 4 hours ahead. All right, so we're going to go ahead and stamp the words right at the bottom. And I love this color. It's so like pretty. I think I need to put this on my desk so it doesn't shake the camera. This is a brand new juicy pad. So I got to be careful I don't smear it. And I love, if you guys haven't gotten some good Christmas ideas from me in the last few weeks, then I don't know what to tell you, because I have given you guys some great quick and easy Christmas card ideas. All right, so that's the only thing that goes on that piece. And then let's go ahead and start the circle. So we're going to stamp first and then sponge. So I'm just going to lay all these out. So let's do, the, I think I'm going to do the deer first. Yeah, let's do the deer first. Okay. All right, so we're going to stamp the deer right on the left-hand side of each one. I want to do that before I do the trees, just to make sure I don't cover him with the trees. Okay, so there's the deer. Then we're going to do the trees. And I'm going to get some scrap paper because I'm going to go off the edge. And I just got a brand new piece of paper, so I don't want to mess it up. I just smeared it. Darn it. How did I do that? I don't have any ink on my finger. Interesting. Okay, so for the trees, we just ink it up and we're going to stamp it 3 times. So we're going to go right on the edge and then just kind of go a little bit down and a little bit over. So you get kind of a multiple tree layer there. So same thing here. So it looks like there's a forest next to him. See how easy this card is? It's like, boom. And really, I'd like to see it in some other colors. I thought about, like I said earlier, raspberry I think would be really pretty to do this in. Rich raspberry would be a really deep color that looks good. All right, so now let's do the trees on the inside. So same thing. I'm just going to stamp them 3 times. So I'm going to go over just a little bit here. Isn't that pretty? Oh, just love this color. You get your little forest. Look at that. We're almost done. All right. One more. Nope, 2 more. Wait a minute. Did I miscount? 1, 2, 3. Okay, we got 2 more. I love doing that with like 3 times stamping. So you get first, second, third generation. So you get all the different colors in there. All right, so that's it for the trees. And then we're going to do our grass. So if you guys saw that card that I made the other day, I did the same technique with the grass, except we had green that day. So I have this grassy stamp, and I don't want this flowery part. I just want the grass. But somebody said, why don't you just tape it off? For one, that takes like so long to do. If you tape it and then ink it up, then peel the tape off. And the way that I do it, I want to stamp multiple times. So, plus it gives you like a very set line right across, and I don't want that. I want like a soft line. So what I'm going to do is ink it up just the bottom of it. So I'm only inking that much. Okay. And then I'm going to take it right up under the deer's feet and just kind of tap it like that. So I don't want it just a flat stamp. I want it like that. And we're going to be sponging this, so it's going to look totally different after I sponge it too. So again, we're just going to stamp that right up under his feet and tap it. Just to give it a look like there's ground there. And then when we sponge it, it's going to blend it in really nicely. So, and I actually did this on my sample. I did it after I sponged it. Ooh, I got a little blob. I don't know what that is. Huh. You know, I've been really bad with the jokes lately, so you guys need to find me some jokes and send them to me because I haven't had time to look for jokes lately. And I think I told you on the last video, had a girl who has the flu. She's out with the flu. And so she's going to be out. She's out today and tomorrow. Hopefully she'll be back Friday. And then I've got another one who's got laryngitis. So it's a little stressful at work. And then I got to get up at the crack of dawn tomorrow and drive to Richmond, which is 2 hours away, for a meeting. We have a supervisor's meeting tomorrow. And for some reason, they want us to drive all the way there. Instead of just sending one person here, we all have to drive up there. So I don't understand that. All right, so we're going to do a couple snowflakes. I'll just keep this scrap paper here because I'm going to do one whole one, another whole one, and then a half a one. So we're going to do 2.5 snowflakes on each one. One right on the edge. And then I'm going to read some comments because I know you guys are talking today. And everybody loved that card last time, the blue one. So I thought I would stick with the blues. So pretty. Love it, love it, love it. People must be busy tonight. We only have like 140 people watching. All right, so there we go. We're done stamping. And then, oops, I got to keep that open because we got a sponge. But I'm just going to let this dry for a few minutes because my pad is so juicy. I need that back in a minute. I'm going to wait just a minute to sponge it. So let's go ahead and put these inside. So I'm going to use my green glue. Oh, and read some comments. Hold on. Let's see. Oh, Merry Christmas is from Brightest Glow. Okay. Love that stamp set. That's all words. Let's see. Oh, everybody said it looks a little blurry. My screen is really, really clear. So hopefully that's just yours. Oh, hey, Mary Lou. Finally got to see us live today. Hey, Scrappin' Stampin' with Shannon. First time catching me live. Yay. Well, making... Oh, Barbara, you're sitting here watching this video while making the last card I did. That's good. Yes, Robin, I saw that you copied some of my cards and posted them on Facebook, and yours always turn out perfect. Wow. You sent a 5x7 card to a lady in the military who found your husband's papers after 1 year and 4 months. Why did it take so long to find his papers? That's crazy. Thanks, Emma. Yeah, I am into blue. I love blue. Blue and pink and purple are probably my favorite colors. So I do a lot of blues and purples and pinks. Oh, wow. Joyce says, love the trees. Spice Girl's having a bad day. Sorry, Spice Girl. Love adding second generation stamping. Me too. Okay, she's going to stop complaining. Good afternoon. Had to go pay property tax. Hey, Carol. Okay, everybody says theirs is clear, so that's good. I know, I think it's really clear. Like, I'm looking at my computer going, wow, that's a good picture today. So, let's see. All right, I think I caught up to everybody's comments. So let's go ahead and glue. So we're just going to put all these on the inside. If my glue will start coming out. Looks like it's almost out of glue. This color is absolutely beautiful, and I really have not used it all that much. So I need to use this one some more. This is almost empty. Hopefully I have another one, or I'll be in big trouble. I do have some tape, though, if I run out. I need to have extras of everything in here. So, anybody have a joke? I don't have any jokes lately. I went online and I was looking for a joke right before the video. I couldn't find anything that was not X-rated, because I clicked on jokes for adults, which was a mistake because that means they're like dirty jokes, I guess. I was thinking it would be just adult jokes, and not for kids, but no, it's more like X-rated, so I couldn't really use those. Oh, so I went out and mowed the grass today, and I was hoping it'd be for the last time, but I seriously doubt it. But I had put grass seed and fertilizer down a couple weeks ago, and my grass is growing a lot. But all the leaves are falling so much, so you could hardly even see the grass because there were so many leaves on the ground. So I was gonna use my bagger on the mower and bag the leaves, but I went to the shed to find the bag because I usually don't use the bag. And when I went in the shed, I don't know what in the heck got in there, but there was some kind of critters in my shed. They weren't there right then, but they have been there because there was a lot of evidence. All right, so we're going to tape this to the back, and then I'm going to use glue dots to hold it to the front. So let me just put a couple on here. So we'll put one there. But when I opened the shed door to look for the mower bag, there was basically like a whole tree in my shed. All these branches were all over the place inside it. And I had just cleaned it out like a month ago. So I was like, you have got to be kidding me. So there was a giant nest. So I'm guessing it was probably birds, but the branches were so huge. I don't even know how they got them in there. I do have like a gap where the roof comes down. There is like a gap between the wall coming up and the roof coming down. There's like a little gap where, you know, something like squirrels and stuff can get in it. But I never really had that problem until like the last year, and now all of a sudden these birds are getting in there, and I have a shelf in there with like all sorts of junk was up on the shelf, you know, like a little can of oil and a bottle of bleach and just some, you know, just junk for the garden, like anyway, all sorts of junk. And they had knocked down all the bottles on the shelf and put this nest up there. So I got the broom out, knocked the nest down, swept all that out, and then my bag wasn't in there. And I'm like, well, that's really weird because I know the bag was hanging up on a hook in the shed. So I'm like, okay, what the heck? And all the stuff in there was knocked down. So I had like plywood and a chair and some other stuff. All that was on the floor. Like they had just knocked it off. It was all up against the wall. And I said, holy cow, these are some like really strong birds, evidently. I don't know what else would make a nest though. Unless like, I mean, it seemed more like raccoons or something had been in there. Like something bigger than birds. But I don't know. But anyway, I mowed the grass without a bag, and basically it mulched them, but there's still a ton of leaves down there. So it still looks a mess. So I'm going to have to do it again probably in like a week. Uh-oh. Missing one. Oh, here it is. I think I cut a couple of these too short. The glue dots, for some reason, this ribbon doesn't stick really super well with just tape, so glue dots will hold it a little bit better. And this is my old pack of glue dots. You know, they used to be so good and they were on the roll instead of on the tape. But unfortunately, they don't, oops, I need one more. They don't make them this way anymore, and I hate it. I hate it when they're on this thing because it's so much harder to get them off. Okay. So now we've got our little ornament holder. So we're going to sponge. Actually, let's go ahead and glue this down first. So green glue again. And always make sure you put a little bit of that glue right on top of your ribbon just to hold it. Oh, there it is. I thought I had put another one on there. There's the missing glue dot. So that's going to go right in the middle. And then it doesn't matter, you can see that, but because that's going to be covered with my ornament, we just need the top part of it. So it kind of freaked me out that something was like living in my shed. I don't know what it was. There was nothing in the nest, but it was just like a pile. I mean, it was literally like a pile of branches and stuff. And I thought, I don't know. Whoops, see, that's coming off right there. I really don't know how they got all that in there through that little opening because it's not that big. I mean, the opening is maybe like this big on the side. And something has to go like under the roof and up in there. Like squirrels could easily do it, but I don't know about other stuff. I've never seen raccoons or anything back there, but who knows? All right. These are coming together really fast. It's only 7:30 and we're almost done. I don't have any bling on here, but we are spraying them with Shimmer. So we just have to do some sponging and put it together. All right, so let's go ahead and sponge these. They should be pretty dry. I mean, technically the art ink dries like really, really fast, but if you have a brand new juicy pad, sometimes it takes the extra few minutes, and I don't want to sponge it with the blending brush and smear anything. So, all right, so get some ink on here, and then I just kind of tap it off, and we're going to be sponging just around the edges, and you want to leave the inside pretty white. So we're just going all around the edge. And leaving the center white. It also kind of looks like a snow globe, I think. But I thought it was really pretty. I saw somebody else do one kind of like this, but it was not a deer or anything. It was just like an ornament. And so that's where I got the idea. I was looking at Pinterest. And theirs was in pink. So you could do any color, really. Green would be pretty, like the evening evergreen, or what else would be good? Shaded spruce. So just kind of go around in a circle and make sure you're not getting any ink on the middle part, because you want that to be totally white. Like right behind the deer, so it looks like maybe the moon or something is coming in. Love it. All right, let me read some comments real quick. Let's see. I always have to go back so far because I can't remember where I stopped reading. Okay, I just cleared up. Oh, Mary, you made the last card with the Grassy Grove. Good. Had a stamp made that says, please hand cancel so my cards don't get all chewed up. I actually buy the stamps that are like non-machinable. They're a little bit more. I think they're like, I don't know, 88 cents or something. But I use those stamps instead of the 60-cent when I mail stuff usually, if it's got, if I don't want it to go through the machine. Love the blue and white or silver for Christmas cards. Yes, me too. Who would have thought Orchid Oasis makes a great Christmas card color? I know it, doesn't it? I think it's so pretty. I tried Balmy Blue, but it was too light. So I liked the, I think Starry Sky would be pretty too, but I kind of liked the little bit of purplish tone to this blue. Oh, Karen, your card got all ripped up. Watching and drink a glass of wine. Ah. I need a glass of wine. I made some soup yesterday. Wow, everybody's getting snow. A groundhog? No, definitely not a groundhog. I don't think a groundhog could climb up the shed, because the shed is straight up on the side. It's got to be something, you know, that can, like a squirrel that can climb up stuff like that. I don't think a groundhog would be able to get up. I've never seen a groundhog here. I have moles, but they're always in the ground. But I don't know what would make a nest besides... Oh, I didn't finish reading. Hold on. Looks like you're... Wow, everybody's getting snow except us. Thank goodness. Can you put screening? Yes, I think I'm going to have to do that. But it's all the way around the top of the shed. So the whole entire roof, where it comes down, like the walls go straight up and the roof comes down, there's just that gap all the way around. So I have to put like some kind of net or screen or something in there. But I mean, I can't do it. I have to hire somebody to do it. Because the shed's really high. It's up on cinder blocks because I'm on the water and sometimes my backyard floods. So it's way up. Like it's a few feet off the ground. It has a ramp that goes up to it. All right, couple more. Oh, so anyway, I made some soup yesterday because, you know, finally we went from 80 degrees every day to the temperature dropped and it got down, I think it got down to the 40s at night, but it was like in the 50s during the day. So I said, oh, it's going to be a good soup day. So I got the crock pot out and made one of my favorite soups, which is this chicken taco soup. And it's super easy. All you do is just dump the stuff in the pot, and then it's the one with the cream cheese you put in at the end, and it makes it like kind of creamy. But it's just the chicken, the corn, the black beans, rotel, and taco seasoning, and an onion. And that's pretty much it. Oh, and chicken broth. But I put a beer in there. I put like half chicken broth and half a bottle of beer. I mean, a whole bottle of beer. And it just gives it like extra flavor. So then you let it cook in the crock pot for a few hours. And then right about maybe 30 minutes before you want to eat, you take a block of cream cheese and cut it up and throw it in there and let it melt. And, you know, stir it up and let it melt. And it just makes it like creamy chicken taco soup. And it's so good. But anyway, I had it for dinner yesterday, and then I heated it up today for dinner. And I burnt the roof of my mouth. And then I came in from mowing the grass, and I poured myself a big glass of ice water. And I knocked it over. Like, I hit it, and I went flying across the kitchen. And it was full of ice and ice water. Thank goodness it wasn't like, you know, something with sugar in it. But it was water. But I'm telling you, it was a giant, like, Yeti cup, like 32-ounce cup, full of ice and water. Went flying across my kitchen. So, had to mop that up. And then, what else happened? Oh, then I almost fell because I was wearing flip-flops. After I came in, I either wear house shoes, like slippers, or flip-flops around the house because I don't like to go barefoot. And I tripped over the, what do you call that? The door jamb, going from one room to the hallway. I tripped over it and went flying. Luckily, the wall was there to catch me, so I didn't fall. So, and then I'm so sore because I worked in the yard for like 3 hours. All right, so we are done with those. So we're done. Now we just got to put that together and spray. So these are all going to go on with dimensionals. So let's grab those and put like 5 or 6 on each one. Put one in the middle just for good measure. I went through my phone because I have 34,000 pictures on my cell phone, and I keep trying to delete some because I have so many on there. And I'm sure like the first 30,000 I'll never look at again because they're, you know, older. And I just keep forgetting to go back through and delete. And I would say probably 80% of them are pictures of stamping, like cards and, you know, just different things I find on Pinterest and all over the place. And so I'll go through occasionally and delete some pictures, and I'll spend like a couple hours, and then I realize I've only deleted like 200 pictures. And I thought if I just sat nonstop and tried to delete the pictures in there, it'd probably take me like a few weeks. I don't know how I take so many screenshots of like everything under the sun. Like if I see a good recipe, screenshot. If I see a cool card, screenshot. I think it take like 100 a day. I don't know if you guys do that. That's the reason I had to get a new phone, because my photos take up so much room. But I have them all in the cloud. So in case something ever happens, they will be safe. Okay. Now we just got to pull all these off. I know some people use that take your pick tool to do it, and it seems so easy, but when I try to do that, it just doesn't work. It never seems to come off like it's supposed to. All right, so we're just going to center this. Oh, I forgot we got to put the ribbon on too, the bow. There we go. Don't you love this card? Oh, love it. It's raccoon. Mimi says it's raccoons. I thought it might be raccoons, but I don't know. I've never heard of raccoons making a nest up on a shelf. I mean, it's like a really high shelf. And they sure did knock everything down off of there. That's why I don't think it's birds, because I don't think birds would be strong enough to knock all that stuff over. I mean, there was like little cans of paint and just all sorts of junk. Like Miracle Grow. You know, when I bought the house, the guy who I bought it from was nice enough, and I'm being sarcastic, to leave everything in the shed. So when I first went in the shed the very first time, I walked in and it was full of junk. Like everything under the sun junk. So I had to clean it out, but some of the stuff I actually sold. There was like brand new boxes of stuff like Christmas presents and a bike helmet and pads for a kid that were brand new in the box. And so I sold some things, but there was probably 100 cans of paint that were open. And I had to get rid of all that. So, and then I went in the attic and same thing. I'm like, this guy must have had an obsession with paint. I don't know. All right, so now we're going to put the bows on. So I've already gone ahead and tied the bows. And we're going to put that on with, I'm going to use 2 dimensionals just to make sure it's extra sticky. Stick it on there. I don't know why, for some reason this ribbon just has a hard time sticking. It's like, I don't know if it has like a coating or if there's just something to it, but it's like, doesn't stick as well as some of the other ones do. So I've got to make sure I press it down really good. All right, folks, we are almost done. 170. We got 170 watching tonight. Oh, just love this card. Sometimes I just make a card and I love it so much. I was kind of worried because I didn't even come in from mowing the grass till 4 o'clock. And I was like, oh no. And then I ate and it was probably like 4:45. And then I just sat down to start the project. And I was like, I gotta come up with something good, but I wanted something pretty easy. And now I'm missing a ribbon. Wait a minute. Oh, here it is. So this one was pretty easy. I like quick and easy cards that look like you spent a long time doing them. So this looks like a really hard card that takes a long time, and people would be like, wow, that's one of those awesome cards that they spend a lot of time on, but it really is pretty easy. All right, now we just have to spray, and we are done. Let me get these dimensionals out of the way. Do you guys have these like all over your house? They're in my bathroom, they're in my shower, they're just like, they stick to everything. All right, let me get a piece of scrap paper and spray these. So if you are new and you've never seen shimmer spray, this is shimmer spray. It's alcohol, 70% alcohol mixed with this shimmer paint that Stampin' Up! Used to sell. We don't sell it anymore. I have the link in the description box where to get it. It's sold out a lot of times though. There's also a link to just shimmer spray already made on Amazon that's almost exactly the same. So you can try either one of those. And then you just mix it up. And I have a bunch of different videos that show how to make it. All right, so give all these a good squirt. And, oh, I wish you could see how much this sparkles. It is just like, woo! Love it. I'll be choking on this in a minute, though. Okay. Now, some of you guys said that yours runs sometimes if you use the alcohol, but make sure you're having it flat and you hold this at least like, 12 inches away from your card when you do it. And then you shouldn't have any problem. All right, let me take this off and put these all back. Can you see the sparkle on there? Hopefully you can see it. Uh-oh. For some reason I am way behind on here. Okay. All right. Can you guys see the sparkle on here? Trying to get it in the picture so you can see it more on the bottom. I think you can see it more on the blue part. I'll spray it on the back so you can see what it looks like because you'll really see it then. Okay. Can you see it on there? How it sparkles? That's what it looks like on the front. but it's just harder to see on the white. So pretty. Love it. All right, so there's the cards. So we've got the 5 we made plus the original one. So I hope you love this card. I think it's so pretty, if I do say so myself. Let's see. Oh, Gail says, you mowed. Where are you? I'm in Chesapeake, Virginia, right on the East Coast. We hardly ever get snow. Like today was 60 degrees. It's in the 50s right now. It's like in the 50s, maybe sometimes 40s at night. But we had 80s last week. It was in the 80s. So, oh, could be a squirrel. Yeah. Squirrels do make nests, huh? That's right. Raccoons. Ghost stories. No computers. Just re-roll the glue dots. Rewind the glue dots. They will be on the roll then. I wonder if that would work. If you have to re-roll the whole entire thing. I just don't understand why they changed them. Because, you know what? I wonder if that would work if you did re-roll. Because they would be on here instead of on here. But they're so much harder to get off when they're on this part instead of on this part. And then the same company makes them, but I just don't know why they changed how they did it. Because it's not as good. A beaver. I do have beavers in the water, though. Let's see. Oh, it's 3-inch circle from the Stylish Shapes dies. Okay, how do we get on tomatoes? Somebody said tomatoes, definitely. Oh, Mary says the glitter makes it not want to stick well. I don't have any problem with that because I use the green glue. I think maybe the green glue sticks really well, so it's not going to come off. And I don't use a ton. You know, I like to do maybe 3 spritzes on each one. So you don't want to saturate it and you don't want to spray it too close. So make sure you're doing it like a foot, 12 inches above your card. Because if you're doing it too close, it's going to get too wet. And the alcohol is not going to dry. It's going to stay wet. And that will make it run and it will make it not stick. But I spray mine like way up high so that it just kind of falls down on it. And it only stays wet for a second. And then dries. Oops, I just made the camera go blurry. Let's see. I missed something about tomatoes. Thank you guys. I am loving the blue. Snowed in Illinois. Wow. Thanks, you guys. Oh, hey, Dolores. Valerie loves it. Oh, Sue, you re-roll the glue dots all the time. I am definitely gonna try that because I was so upset about these glue dots. Yeah, tell the people at the glue dot factory, Mary, that we don't like them that way, that we like them the other way. Save that roll you used up and wrap the new glue dots onto it. You guys are brilliant. Oh, tomatoes in soup recipes. Yeah, the Rotel one. I get the Rotel with the diced chilies and cilantro, I think is in it maybe. But I just looked on Pinterest. Just look on Pinterest for taco soup recipe. And it's the creamy taco soup. Or just do taco soup with cream cheese. And you'll find it. It's easy. It's just like 5 or 6 ingredients. And you just throw it all together. But it's so good. And then I put cheddar cheese, not cheddar, Mexican cheese. So, you know, like the mix of the 5 cheeses or 4 cheeses. And then I put that, let it melt and kind of stir it up a little bit. And then put a little sour cream. Like a dollop of Daisy. It's so good. Yes. All right. I'm so glad you guys said that about the glue dots. I'm like so excited. I'm going to try that and see if it works. All right, you guys. Thanks so much for joining me tonight. I hope you love this video and make sure you like, subscribe, share, leave a comment, all that good stuff for me. That always helps me out and keeps me in business. Stampin' and cooking, love it. All these people are saying I re-roll my glue dots all the time. How did I not know this? Because me and all my demonstrator friends are always complaining about these glue dots now that they're rolled the wrong way. So I never even thought about re-rolling them the other way. That's brilliant. But it's sad we have to do that. Why can't they just do it the right way to begin with? They must somebody in that factory must have just turned the button off or to the other way. So now they go this way instead of this way or something. I don't know. But it's just annoying. All right, have a great rest of your week until I see you again on Thursday in 2 more days. I have to hit the hay pretty soon because I got to get up at like 5 in the morning to go driving. And so Thursday, I'll show you some of the projects from my class. And, oh, everybody's like, I'm going to re-roll them too. All right. Take care, everybody. I hope you guys love this video. Make sure you don't forget to give me a thumbs up. And try it yourself. It is a super easy card. And try it with different colors. Let me know what it comes out like. So, see y'all later. Bye-bye.